I'm Seher Zama. In the top focus, we're talking about world champion Pankaj Advani. He sealed his 21st World Billiards title by winning the long-up version of the game, beating compatriot B. Bhaskar in the final of the event. Pankaj beat Bhaskar, who is his usual sparring partner, by a huge margin to win his second title of the week. Pankaj has won a 150-up title on Thursday, and it has reasserted his authority on the sport. This is the fourth time here that you have Pankaj Advani having won the golden double in the sport, which eluded him last year. Let's go across to my colleague, our correspondent Aarti, who's further going to be in conversation with the champion. Aarti, go ahead.
Well, Pankaj Advani, the heartiest congratulations from the entire Mirror Now team. 21 world titles. This is your fourth golden. You must be on top of the world right now.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an unbelievable feeling. Thank you very much. To win my 21st world title, and that to two in a week, and to achieve the grand double for the fourth time, which has eluded me for a while now, since 2014, it just feels unreal at the moment.
Right, and you played your own sparring partner in the final. What was that like?
Well, it's always a good feeling to play someone known. At the same time, you're aware, but there's a lot of familiarity. So, but he's a really nice guy. He's a good friend, and I'm really happy for him because he reached his first world championship final. And although I felt like he could have played better, but it was a really hectic semi-final for him, and he slept really late the previous night. So hopefully he'll be able to play more big matches, especially in the World Championships.
Right, now you have 21 World Championships under your belt. What keeps you motivated when you go into these big tournaments? What really is there that Pankaj Advani has to achieve? Because you have titles across billiards, snookers, you have every sporting award to your credit. What really is Pankaj Advani's Mount Everest?
Well, sometimes you just got to break it down into smaller steps and simpler things. It's about the joy that I feel when I play. It's about the passion in the game. Sometimes I don't even think about winning and losing. It's just staying in the moment, enjoying that moment of peace, because playing billiards and snooker, to be honest, transports me to a different world completely. So I find joy in just playing and just competing and in just being on the table. And obviously I want to improve as a player. So these are some of the things that matter. Sometimes you cannot always win tournaments. So just glad at the moment I am winning and I am improving as well as a player, so it's a perfect combination.
Right, now Pankaj, I believe your brother has tweeted that he would like to see more done by the sports ministry. Would you agree with that? What do you think is the involvement of the sports ministry in this sport? Would you like more to be done by them?
I just feel that in terms of making policies, I feel like there shouldn't be much discrimination between Olympic and non-Olympic sports. I do understand the Olympics is the biggest sporting event, and that matter. Like every world, whether it's billiards, a short or long format, or snooker, skills that are required, and some people are not able to win longer formats because they need more skill and more ability to last longer. I feel that I just hope that we're equally rewarded for just winning. They should be punished for their consistency. So I feel like if we can really put things in perspective and make everybody understand that every format of every sport requires a different set of skills.
Right, Pankaj, India has been one of the dominant forces in billiards, but what do you think is going to take to keep that going? How are we going to produce more Pankaj Advanis in the future?
So we'll have to look at academies. We have to look at introducing this game in schools and colleges at the grassroots levels, and develop a structure. And unfortunately, that structure has not really, been there in place for a long time. But I believe that, with the help of sports, with the players coming in, I think players also need to be involved in administration. It really will make a difference. So it's a matter of time, and it's a matter of how many people are to encourage us and support us. So it's a combination of various factors, but we would definitely like to encourage to pick up this game because there is a lot of talent in our country.
You know, it's interesting that you mentioned that because we spoke to your first coach and he said that when he first spotted you, you could barely reach the table. And, you know, I think we need more sports persons like that, spotted at a young age and groomed by people like you.
Yeah, absolutely. When you look at China and the way they nurture their sports persons and the way they develop their athletes, it's phenomenal because at a very young age, they're noticed, their education, everything is taken care of. And that's why you have so many Olympic medalists, so many world beaters from China coming out. So obviously they're doing something right, which we aren't doing or which we need to follow in order to become a truly...
Right, of course, billiards does require a lot of concentration, a lot of focus. But what does Pankaj Advani do to unwind and relax? How does Pankaj Advani spend his time when he's not thinking of another world title?
I just went out shopping today, but I like spending time with my family, friends, watching movies, anything that just takes my mind off the game because I feel like when I'm on the table, I'm on the table. When I'm off, I'm completely off. So, more life, just game, there's more our career. I believe that for a professional, that then come back. Play for 6 months in any competitive event. I'm solely but come back to the game fully into it. So it's important to have that time off, and I'm taking time off after a week from now.
Well, Pankaj, it's been wonderful talking to you from the entire team of Mirror Now. Heartiest of congratulations and all the very best for that 22nd world title.